This is a site of a huge construction work, 20 floors, we're told, of an apartment in the airport residential area. Now, there's been a lot of activity here. Excavation is ongoing because currently an underground car park is being constructed, which is a 3-floor. So much digging has been done. You can see excavators in the background. Now, residents around this particular area have been complaining about this issue. Motorists have been complaining about issues surrounding this particular construction. A neighboring school, the Association International School, officials there have been complaining. This forced the Minister for Roads and Highways, Kwesi Amakwata, to come to the scene on Wednesday, and he was very angry. Watch this.
Please, raise down the hoarding. Raise down the hoarding and provide our own security here.
Hey, I asked you to say that not to start.
What is about? What is
yes,
director for? Please, raise down the hoarding.
Hey, come.
They are supposed to keep the laws of those countries. We expect the same from any foreigner who comes into our country. And all of us should be careful. Officials at various sectors, we should be careful and we should carry our national pride.
So after the minister arrived and an arrest was effected, the leaders of the construction or the engineers on site were arrested and they were taken away. The workers, meanwhile, and I'm referring to the casual workers, continued working throughout the night. Indeed, this morning, they still continued to do their work because the instruction was firm. They should continue to do the work. Indeed, this fence wall, or the fence that was actually constructed to cordon off the site, had been demolished by the minister when he arrived yesterday. Now, what happened is that the workers continued to put up the wall, we are told, until this morning when the police arrived. The police CID, we are told, arrived at the scene, ordered the workers off the site and cordoned off the place using their tape. And they have essentially demarcated this area a crime scene. And so you can see a tape that have been installed or used to cordon off the place by the police, and it has been described as a crime scene. Indeed, when the police CID came to the scene, they came with the persons who were arrested yesterday, the contractors on site. We are not sure whether they would be allowed to work anytime soon, considering this barricade that has been put here. Suffice to say that the workers have since left the scene. For those who are still here, they are just idling about or actually sleeping in anticipation of what their next plan would be. So it's a relatively calm site as we speak today here at the airport residential area. This particular building has been a cause of concern for many persons who live and operate around this area. Farther behind is a huge building named Mirage. We are told it's a similar construction that is ongoing here. It's an apartment building, and this one is a 20-floor so apartment that was going to be put up. The municipal assembly, we are told, has been engaging with these people here, leading to the construction that has been ongoing. We are not sure exactly what the position of the municipal assembly is. We'll be attempting to get views from them. We'll also be seeking to hear from the police on exactly what the issues are, whether these persons have been formally charged and what it means to the construction after the contractors or the casual workers have been ordered off the site. Let me move in now and see if I can speak to some of the workers, or at least the leader of the workers here, who for now have remained relatively calm. This place was bustling with activity when the minister arrived yesterday, but today it looks like a cemetery, as quiet as a cemetery. I've come inside the yard to see if I can have an understanding of exactly what happened. This gentleman is one of the workers here. Hello, welcome to Citi Newsroom. What's your name?
Thank you. My name is Abdurazak.
And you work here?
Yeah.
You are the foreman?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Were you at work this morning?
Yeah, we came to work this morning and met CID. CID people came and met us, and they did the investigation and left. So at the end, we stopped work, and that is what actually happened today.
They told you to stop work?
Yeah, they say we should stop work, and then we went away.
Describe for us how they came in and what they did when they came.
No, they came and met us working, and that was what happened. Actually, that's the actual thing.
Did they tell you why you should stop work?
No, please.
Did they come with any authority or your bosses or anybody?
Yeah, they came with them from the police station, and that was what. Listen.
So it means that you were busily working this morning?
Yeah, we will continue the wall.
Wall? Which wall? The one that was broken by the bulldozer?
Yeah.
You were erecting it again?
Yeah.
But why?
For I don't know the reason.
You don't know. You asked to do it.
Yeah.
I see. So last night too you worked?
Oh, no. The minister stopped, and that is all. Okay. That is all what I can say.
So what happens to the workers now? Where are they?
Please, no, I don't know. I don't know where exactly they are.
But you know when you are going to go back to work?
No, please.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir, for speaking to us.
Okay, thank you.
That's Abdul Razak. He's a foreman for this site. It's a huge excavation that has happened here. As you can see, the plan is to have an underground car park. So there are 3 floors which are underground, which is essentially the beginning of the building, which is going to be the base, a car park underground. Subsequent to that, the building itself, we are told 20 floors will be erected above. Now, this work has clearly been ongoing for several months. We're told more than 6 months. And indeed, according to the information we are picking up here, the road was not necessarily destroyed by the construction work, but the road caved in as a result of the huge digging or excavation that was done. The workers are giving us an indication of the boundary that they have, which boundary is way before the drain by the major road. You can see other huge equipment that they have that they use for the excavation purposes. There's a wall that they have put up by the edge of the plot. Now, we've been unsuccessful in our attempts to reach the municipal assembly, that's the Ayawaso West Municipal Assembly, which actually has jurisdiction over this part of Accra. But the lawyers for this particular company that's putting up this structure have been speaking to us.
The court ordered the developer to proceed and construct the reinforced concrete retaining wall and to leave the site. So the developer is in the process of doing just that to ensure that the soil, the adjoining property, whose wall had to be pulled down because of the excavation, who has entered into an agreement with the developer that its property will be restored to its previous state when they finish with the retaining wall. Now, in constructing the retaining wall, the developer thought it wise that it has to hoard the place. Now, in hoarding the place, it became necessary that it has to go a little bit on the road, a portion of the road. Now, even that, they wrote to the urban road requesting for permit to hoard in such a way that a small portion of the road will have this hoarding on it. The urban roads wrote back and say, all right, we've received your letter. However, you must provide us with A, B, C, D. Then we can give you the permit. Officials from urban roads came and saw the place and said that what you are organizing to get these documents. Now, mind you, indeed, the developer has not yet secured a construction permit yet. They are in the process. Because before you are given the construction permit, you make an application in principle. When you make an application in principle, you are supposed to get a fire permit, EPA permit, Ghana Aviation Service permit, and all that. The developer is in the process of getting that.